Hello Gemini, here is your weekly horoscope for December 13 to 19. As you probably have already found, it is a very busy week ahead because it's probably been a busy week in the past. Let's break it down bit by bit if we can. So first of all, we have the Sun in Sagittarius, which is your opposite sign. And it's actually in pretty positive aspect this week to Mars and to Mercury. So that means that anyone that you might be in relationship with, those relationships should probably be going pretty well. In particular, with the Mercury aspect in Sagittarius, you may find that this is a great week to talk to people that there may be issues still that you could resolve. So looking to providing solutions to communication problems is very much highlighted with this aspect. As well, you do tend to talk too much most times anyway, and this aspect is only going to increase that. Now, that could be a very instrumental thing in your work, especially if you're involved in any kind of sales or communication field. Your communications are definitely going to increase, but your sales may increase as well. Your workload may increase, and your contacts with people may increase all this week as well. So that's why I said you're going to be pretty busy. Now, we also have Mercury in Sagittarius, as I mentioned, and that will increase communications, as I've already said. We have Venus going into Sagittarius midweek, and when Venus is in Sagittarius, again, opposite your sun sign, that helps love to be found within your relationships, both at work and at home. Now, you're not supposed to have love at work anymore, but it could indicate that you are loving your work these days and perhaps enjoying what you're doing. It is also possible that you might be able to take an extended holiday at this time of year. Venus in the 7th house is also very nice for just spending time with loved ones and enjoying people, as I say, your spouse or other people you may be in relationship with. That can also include involvements with children. With Mars in Aries, it is going to be squaring the planet Pluto from Tuesday on. And, well, probably not so much negatively affecting your sign, but you might be running into people who are stubborn, who are negative, who have an axe to grind, and sometimes they take that stuff out on Gemini. So be careful to not get yourself into conflicts with people. It's probably not from anything that you are doing or have done. It's more people just with their own axes to grind, but you can always run the other way if that's going to be happening to you. Now, there's a couple other exciting things going on in the coming week. We have Jupiter and Saturn going into Aquarius, and for your sign, that is a very, very positive situation. First of all, it will move Jupiter and Saturn into your 9th house of travel, philosophy, religion, higher education. So you may be looking at these areas in the coming year to become more involved in your life. You might be looking at taking some courses or looking at serious schooling. You might also be coming to the end of a school year or the end of an education that you will very successfully graduate from. Because Jupiter-Saturn coming together is not the doom and gloom that some astrologers think. I believe it has a much more positive influence ultimately, but it's short-lived. So if you are looking to make some major changes in the area of education, religion, philosophy, travel, even visiting foreign countries, you can plan on it now. Travel may not be the best right now, but at least you're looking to maybe do more of that in the coming year. And this conjunction is going to help you plan that for next year. The other things going on this week, we do have Neptune still in Pisces. For some Geminis, that might still be causing some confusion, delusion, unhappiness somewhere in your life. It could be that some of you are dealing with people who are very ill with COVID, or there's other threats, or just the fact that Gemini is a sign that really does not like to be held down, held back, or locked away in a house or a closet or whatever. You need freedom. And unfortunately, Neptune may be urging you to seek more freedom, but there might still be some danger in doing so. So I would recommend that you only exercise your imagination, your vision, your fantasy, all the things that you're looking to do to escape from being restricted. Keep them as healthy as you can, please. Otherwise, with Neptune in a difficult aspect to the sign of Gemini, it sometimes can bring out your worst behavior, your worser qualities, sometimes even addictive behavior or the desire to escape too much. So try to be here much more in the present moment and look at prayer, meditation, perhaps, however you decide to celebrate spirituality. I would suggest you do a lot more of that this week. Why not? We're gearing up to the Christmas holidays anyway, and in that case, you may find it's going to be a very good week overall, just very busy.